I'm sick and tired of this now. 14 fucking defeats in 27 games. Henry, you're in the mud. We beat Ipswich. We beat Man United. We beat Brentford. Right? And every time we come up against a good team, it's the same old story. It's the same old story. The only top 10 teams we've beaten this season is Manchester City, which was a freak result and will never happen again, and Aston Villa. We've lost to Bournemouth. We've lost to Newcastle. We've lost to Arsenal. We've lost to Chelsea. We've lost to Liverpool. We've lost to Brighton. We drew with Fulham. We lost to Villa in the FA Cup. I'm sick and tired of this. I don't want to come on and rant tonight because we didn't even play that badly. We didn't. We just don't know how to finish our chances. But this manager's tactical substitutions, again, why are you taking off James Maddison for Timo Werner? Why is Jed Spence not starting the game? Pedro Porro is basically knackered. Kulusevski comes on and does absolutely nothing. I'm just angry. Again, it's another defeat. Make sure you go down and drop a like on the video. We are steamrolling our way towards 50,000 subscribers. It's another Premier League defeat, and that is one win at home since November. Oh, but we're going to win the Europa League. Yeah. We ain't winning shit with this manager. When are you lot going to wake up? Don't get me wrong, tonight wasn't even a bad performance. It was a very even game. It was a basketball game. But we have to talk about the lineup again. Odebear, I don't even know if he's match fit. Tell has scored one goal against Aston Villa and done nothing in any other game. Why are you taking off James Maddison for Timo Werner? Why is Pedro Porro starting over Jed Spence when Pedro Porro yet again plays another 90 minutes? I don't understand. I don't get it. Brennan Johnson is one of the worst wingers in the Premier League and does absolutely nothing. Oh, but he scored 13 goals this season. The guy is shit. He scored against Ipswich. So what? So what? You scored against Ipswich. Great. Fantastic. So who cares? Who cares? 14 Premier League defeats in 27 games is actually insanity. It's insanity. We've lost more games, right? We've lost more games this season than West Ham, Everton, the worst Manchester United side in Premier League history. We're level on points with them. And our fan base on social media are coming out there taking the piss, saying United are in the mud. If they're in the mud, then what are we in? What are we in? Please tell me. What are we in? If they're in the mud, then what are we in? It's absolutely laughable. Our fans are out there bantering Arsenal fans because they're not going to win a Premier League title. I just don't get it. I don't get it. Why are we bantering Arsenal or a second in the league when we're level on points with 16th? We've got Bournemouth in the Premier League next. Let's be honest, Bournemouth are going to come and beat us. Oh, but we're still in the Europa League, Henry. Stop being negative. That first half was absolutely embarrassing. Savinho had Udogie on absolute strings, yet again exploiting our system because our system is shite. Jeremy Doku had Pedro Porro on skates all game. I said this on the terrace. If Erling Haaland is playing, we will lose that game. They should have won 2-0. That second goal, how that was ruled out, I don't know. I really don't know. Yet again, our captain comes on, doesn't do anything. I don't understand why Son's not starting this game. I don't know why you would go with Brennan Johnson and Odebear up front with Tell. None of those three can finish your chance. And you've got Son on the bench. You know, you've got Kulusevski on the bench. You've got Jed Spence on the bench. Don't get me wrong, I didn't want Kulusevski to play this game. I really didn't. because of the amount of minutes he's played. But when he comes on, he was absolutely useless. Haaland makes it 1-0. He's returned to City with a goal, and it won't get much easier than that. Both goals he scored tonight were basically tap-ins. He scores from a couple of yards out. And Savinho should have made it 2-0. Doku runs down that left-hand side, but it's a great cross in to Savinho. How he puts it over the bar, he hits it into the ground. It should have been 2. They had us on skates for the first 35, 40 minutes. Don't get me wrong. We showed a bit of fight and we improved because of how bad that first half is. But guys, come on now. 14 defeats in the Premier League is absolutely insanity. It's insanity. What are we doing as a football club? 14 defeats. It's ridiculous. Sack this manager. Everyone's losing themselves and getting all giddy because we beat Brentford, Ipswich and Man United. In that run of games, we got knocked out of both cups. Oh, but we might beat AZ Alkmaar. And then what happens when we come up against a good side? What happens? What good side have we beat at home this season? We beat Man City, who are on an absolute diabolical run, right? And we beat Man United twice. When we come up against Chelsea, we lost. When we come against Liverpool, we lost. When we come against Ipswich, beat us at home. Wolves should have beat us at home. Liverpool absolutely destroyed us. Oh, but we beat Liverpool at home in the cup. I mean, it's the second half, he made tactical changes. He made some subs. James Maddison got booked. He brought on, I don't understand. Why are you bringing on Kulusevski for Tel? You're bringing on Sarr for Bentancur, and you're bringing on Jed Spence for Udogie and Spence for Odebear. 4 changes at one point. Song comes on, should have scored. It was a great save from Edison. Spence should have started the game over Porro. I don't get why you're bringing on the right back for a left back, and Pedro Porro, yet again, is playing another 90 minutes. Pap Sarr comes on for Bentancur. The last 20 minutes of that game, all we were doing was fouling Manchester City players, bringing them down. We must have given away 10 free kicks in the last 20 minutes, trying to do this tough, tough guy, South American thing with Bentancur. I mean, it's just absolutely pathetic. And then he brings on Timo Werner for James Maddison. You heard the crowd reaction. It should have been 2-0. Manchester City deserved the win. We have got a tough run of games coming up. Don't get me wrong. We don't have a game in the FA Cup at the weekend. We probably need the rest. But I'll tell you what, these next 6 games, other than Southampton at home, Fulham away, I think we lose. Bournemouth at home, I think we lose. Chelsea away, I think we lose. So all we're now playing for is the Europa League. Our season is hanging on a knife edge. Everyone, like I said, is bantering West Ham and bantering teams like that. Everton, I think they rescued a draw tonight. So we're only above Everton, by a point. And if West Ham beat Leicester tomorrow, which, let's be honest, they should, we will be 1 point above 16th because West Ham will go above Everton. It's not good enough. It's simply not good enough. The only reason we're not lower in the league is because Wolves are a terrible footballing side and the 3 below them are just championship level. This manager has to get the sack in the summer. He has to. It's clearly we're not going to sack him now. 14 Premier League defeats. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. He has to go. I'm sorry. No if, buts, or maybes now. I'm just trying to work out what our win percentage is this season. Hang on. Let me just quickly do the maths on it. 37% win rate. With Bournemouth, Fulham and Chelsea coming up next. Sack him. Absolutely sack him. The narrative was we're still in the cups. We got knocked out of the cups. So what's happening now? What's the excuse now? What is the excuse now? My phone's going off nuts. Everyone's trying to mud me. I don't care anymore. Everything's done this season. The Premier League title race is done. Liverpool are champions. The relegated teams are done. And, I want it to just end. Let's just get knocked out of the Europa League, sack this manager, and just go again next season. It's not good enough. Man United beat Ipswich with 10 men. I mean, that just sums it up, doesn't it? Drop a like, hit that subscribe button. I've had enough. I'll see you all soon. Thank you for watching. I am out.